I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the office of President of the United States
the office of President of the United States
I won the popular vote, but that racist Cheeto is still president. To the founding fathers and their electoral college.
Can I get you some more sushi?
I really don't understand what people see in this sushi. But apparently, I don't understand people either. I thought I fielded the perfect candidate to beat so that I could become president. But he turned out to be the perfect candidate to con just enough American people to win via an outdated system put in place to prevent people like Trump from becoming president. The irony pierces my heart.
So, no more sushi.
Well, focus groups tell me that I increase my relatability when I do things like eat sushi. So I'll have some more.
Right.
Now, let's see. Each piece of sushi increases my relatability. How many do I need?
Hillary,
Bill.
you can't fix your problems with sushi.
Bill. How did you find me?
You're my wife. I have an innate sense of where you are at all times.
You were next door at Hooters.
Yeah,
That's my Bill. Did you have a nice time, sweetie?
yeah. The waitresses showed so much cleavage, and they all smiled at me.
That's great. I'm glad you had a nice time. Like the nice time I would have had if I was president.
I don't feel bad, sweetie. Being president isn't all that great.
Are you saying you really didn't love being president?
No, it was awesome. They'd all bring me these young, attractive women called interns, and they make me feel so good.
Yes. I remember it well.
But you have to move on, sweetie. I brought some friends along to try to help.
I'm John Kerry, and I'm reporting for sushi. I'm not having Thai, Chinese, or Vietnamese. And speaking of Vietnam, I won 3 Purple Hearts. In the war I was for before I was against it.
He just goes on.
Like how I voted for the
that's Stevie
87
Morgan's
billion
old
before
hat.
I voted against it.
This sours my tongue. The same way I wish James Comey would have kept his tongue quiet until after the election.
If I'd have known he was that big a threat, I would have had to stop over on the same runway as him. It worked with Loretta Lynch.
Those deplorables got the last laugh. As First Lady of Arkansas, I lived among them for years. Like Jane Goodall living among the monkeys. But what good did it do me?
I like that Jane Goodall. A woman that adventurous. You know she's gonna be adventurous in other places, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I think we all know what you mean, sweetie.
Even I can tell you're referring to the intercourse two people have when the passions between them reach a level they cannot ignore. Like when I cannot ignore that I
Wait.
have to be against something
Now you got him
I
started
originally
again, Bill.
supported.
Don't fret, Hillary. That was a tough election. People were angry. I don't know if I could have done much better.
Really, Barack?
Hell no. My approval rating's at 57%. If I would have won, I would have kicked Trump's ass. Like a time I showed him my birth certificate and I was like, Donald, tell me how my ass tastes. But no, Hillary, it's just you, that the people don't want to be president. And all the sushi in the ocean can't fix that. And I'm not saying that because the ocean's disappearing due to climate change.
Makes you feel any better? I, too, was not elected by the American people, like a regular working man being turned down for a date by the attractive woman at the receptionist desk.
This really makes me feel better.
Well, look at it this way. Your humiliating loss.
I won the popular vote.
So did Al Gore. But I think this loss might give the Democratic Party the wake-up call it needs. I mean Hillary. You called a large number of American voters idiots or deplorables. That just makes the people think we're all a bunch of latte-sipping elitists.
I've been known to enjoy a latte from Star $1,000,000 bucks.
You mean Starbucks?
No, Star $1,000,000 bucks. The only coffee shop exclusively catering to the 1%.
That's the problem. You're all concerned with being the 1%, but what you should be concerned about is the 1% of the 1% of the 3% of the 0.5% and the millions and billions and
Unfortunately, Bernie, that's way too much math for the average American president.
The American people just don't want a smart president. That's why I had so many affairs. I had to do stupid things to offset how smart I was.
I'm sure that's exactly why you did it, honey. To being the candidate who lost to the most unqualified candidate in American history. I've never been so happy to eat fish from our polluted ocean. To climate change, wiping us out.
To climate change, wiping us out.
The Slap Happy Hour will be back after these messages.
Jared, don't you have friends coming over?
Yeah, so?
It stinks in here. We need to wash the whole room.
Are you kidding? Wash it?
Let's wash it with Febreze.
Wow.
Hi, Mrs. Walters. Jared, your room smells really nice.
You didn't say you had girls coming over. Keep the door open.
Febreze, for when your son wants his room to smell nice enough to have a three-way with his co-ed classmates.
At least use protection!
Hey babe, ready to go to dinner?
Yeah, except I can't seem to find my cell phone. Have you seen it?
No, I can call it though. It's ringing.
That's what phones do.
Hello?
Who's this?
It's James. Who's this?
Michael.
I don't think I know him, Michael. Must have the wrong number.
Wrong number.
What do you mean, wrong number?
Oh wait, that was your phone.
Yeah.
I should probably call it again.
You think?
It's ringing again.
Shocking.
Hello?
Yeah, it's the guy who called you a minute ago.
Oh yeah, wrong number guy.
Yeah. I mean, no, you're on my girlfriend's phone.
Oh, I just found it.
Okay, well, we'd like it back.
No.
Yes, we would. Can we arrange a time to get it back from you?
No.
We can come to wherever you are.
No, I'm not gonna give it back.
He says he's not going to give it back.
But it's my phone.
It's my girlfriend's phone. You have to give it back.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I think I like this phone. I think I'm gonna keep it.
But you can't keep it.
Well, I am, so clearly I can. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have the Game of Thrones season finale queued up. I'm going to watch it.
He's says he has to go.
But he hasn't said he'll give my phone back yet. Do something.
Give it back.
No.
Give it back, or else.
Or else what?
Or else I'll tell you what happens in the Game of Thrones finale.
You wouldn't.
I'll tell you every character that dies.
But that spoils the whole episode for me.
Oh, I know. And I'll do it.
You wouldn't.
Every single character that dies. Maybe it's Cersei, maybe it's Pycelle, maybe it's Walder Frey. Maybe they all die.
You wouldn't.
Winter is coming if you don't give my cell phone back.
You wouldn't do that to a fellow Game of Thrones fan, would you?
You're right.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I agree. Game of Thrones is just too good a show.
I really couldn't agree more. Like, what are some of your favorite moments of the show?
I'd have to say when Bran gets pushed out of the tower.
Yeah, I'm with you there. It wasn't just the end of the first episode. It really was a sign of things to come. It was so much more.
Babe. Get my phone back?
Sweetie, I'm talking about Game of Thrones.
How could I not see that?
The Red Wedding was also really good. The king getting poisoned at his own wedding. He's dead, but on the other hand, he totally dodges the bullet on the whole marriage thing, right?
Babe, we're getting married next year.
Hold on a second. Babe, I'm trying to seem funny and cool to my new friend.
Friend? He stole my phone.
Why do you hate all my friends?
That's it. I'm going to dinner by myself. I need a new boyfriend.
Okay, she's gone. We can get back to Thrones. Yeah, man, I really love House of Cards, too. Kevin Spacey just kills it in whatever he's in. You're the Worst should really be called You're the Best, because it's one of the best shows. Although, everyone on the show kind of is the worst. Hey, babe, how was dinner?
Great. I ate alone because my idiot boyfriend is having a bromance with the guy who stole my phone.
Well, we both had great nights.
You're still talking to him? Tell me that you at least got my phone back.
Babe, I took care of it. I ordered you a new phone. Should get here by the end of next week. Are those leftovers for me?
Sure.
Could have at least put it on a plate. Women can be so weird sometimes. So what other shows do you watch?
One of the amazing things that's happened is that the support we are getting is outpacing our political infrastructure. In other words, we are growing much faster than we have the infrastructure to organize. Great crowds are wonderful, but that does not necessarily translate into vote.
Bernie Sanders, man of the hour, wispy gray hair, still fighting the power. He'll cleanse our system, gone sour, straight out of Vermont like an eclectic flower. Speaking truth to the microphone, he knows America can't do this alone. He votes on the issues, bring your tissues. You'll have tears of joy when you vote for this dude. He speaks the truth, backed by anger, middle class gutted, populist rancor. Greed holding us back like an anchor. Gotta alter the course of our wayward tanker. Bernie, 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 help us please. Coked up Congress is our disease. Being pres is your destiny, so we would like to give you the White House keys. I got chiller beef, smelling Hillary defeat. Monsanto mills to pay the bills, sitting on the board, lying through a gourd, mixing up emails and deleting reports. That's the frackin' truth guy. You down with TPP? Yeah, you know me. You down with TPP? You know shit.